Don't make yourself crazy, honey. Everybody understands. Rocco was sick. He needs to be with his mama.
Still, I feel awful about missing the funeral. Mike was always so wonderful to me. Please tell Sonny that I'm so sorry.
I will, honey, but I promise you Sonny gets it. Yeah, I'll talk to you soon.
How was the service?
Oh, it was beautiful.
And Sonny was very grateful for the donation that you made in Mike's name to the Alzheimer's Foundation of America. Very generous of you.
Well, Mike Corbin was a lovely man. And even though Sonny and Carly and I have had our clashes, no family should have to endure such a painful loss.
I should get back to the restaurant. I just popped back over here to change my shoes. Well, these aren't that much more comfortable.
You're welcome to join us.
Oh, thank you. But I think the best way I can honor Mike's memory is not to intrude on the family.
Okay. We'll send you regards.
Ned, could you hang back for a little bit? There's something I need to discuss with you.
Sure. No problem. I'll see you in a few.
Should I be concerned? Is everything okay?
No, Ned, everything is not okay. And you damn well know why. Tracy reached out to me.
Did she? Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't realize you and my mother kept up correspondence.
Well, we have kind of a Washington-Moscow crisis hotline going. And according to Tracy, it is 11:59 on the Quartermaine doomsday clock.
And why is that?
You, Ned. Tracy said if you don't get your affairs in order, she's going to come back here and order them for you.
I'm really sorry that my mother dragged you into my business.
Well, she wouldn't have if you'd answered her texts or phone calls or her emails.
The point of which would be, I already know that she's furious that Valentine took over control of ELQ on my watch.
Look, I know you would rather avoid a conversation with her. I've been there many times with Tracy. She isn't just upset about the ELQ situation. She is worried about her family.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised that my mother knows about the tension between Liv and me.
And the state of your marriage is not really what interests her. Ned, she is furious that you have decimated your relationship with your daughter.
When has she ever taken an interest in Brooklyn other than disapproving of her at every turn?
And you've certainly taken up that mantle, haven't you?
Well, you couldn't be comparing me to my mother.
Heavens, no. I'm comparing you to Edward.
Grandfather disinherited my mother multiple times. Now, all I did was ask my daughter to grow up and take some responsibility for her life.
You threw your daughter out of a house you don't even own. Now, both Tracy and Brooklyn have the same thing in common. They were both ousted by their fathers.
Okay, yes. I have prioritized keeping ELQ in the family. And yes, I was overly harsh with my daughter when I found out that she sold her private stock. But grandfather and I are not the same person.
Well, maybe so. I mean, for all of Edward's good qualities, he was a philanderer. He cheated on Lila even though he loved her very much, but he would do anything to hide that from her. Remember the story of Beatrice LeSueur when he threw her into the rose bushes to hide her from Lila? No. I suppose you're not cut from the same cloth.
I want to make things right with Brooklyn, and I've tried to apologize, but we can't even be in the same room without it devolving into open warfare.
Well, if it's war, then you need reinforcements.
Are you enlisting?
It's either me or Tracy. And Tracy would be on a plane right now if I hadn't convinced her that I was eminently qualified to patch things up between you and your daughter.
It's kind of you to offer, but I really think that this should stay between Brooklyn and me.
Fine. You don't want my help? But Ned, you better fix it, because if you don't, Tracy will get here and she will fix it for you. And you know, neither one of us wants that.